another big one. Oof. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Can you see what I see? It says meat grinder. So this company reached out to me and they said, hey, would you like to open up one of these boxes and do a review, like initial impressions on this meat grinder? I said, sure, send it. And send it they did. So we are looking at, and I'll get the specific model number for you and everything. Oh hey, Dash from the future, or editor Dash. I totally forgot in my excitement to make sure I put in the information or spoke to the information about the model number. The model number is going to be EG122, and it is the 22-pound commercial meat grinder, or number 22 commercial meat grinder. All right, thanks. Back to the video. But I'm going to get this thing opened up, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to pull it all out of this case, and oh man, accessories, sausage making tools. But I'll bring you guys back once I have this all opened. We're gonna see how the sausage gets made. Hey yo, this is Dash. Get ready. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys back, but you know what we're gonna do? Let's do a snack. Work. I need you to snap, and when the snap happens, I need you to have everything on the, oh, maybe I need to use two hands. All right, okay, so let's do this together. On the count of three, we're going to take the box, and we're going to have everything laid out nicely on the counter. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try this again. I'm going to snap, and when I snap, I'll have everything unboxed. 1, 2, 2 3/4. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. First impressions. Oh wait, let me fix the camera. Darn snap. Messed up my camera settings. Okay, so hopefully you can see me and my excitement. All right, so first and foremost, I want to thank Valley Sportsman for sending this out. And I am so excited to use this. I have been talking for years about getting a meat grinder, sausage maker, and this will probably be what I need to kind of kickstart that and get me started in sausage making. So you guys who have been asking about me making sausage forever, it seems, will finally get your wish, more or less. So if you remember in the last video, or in one of my last videos, I cut up a whole primal. Thank you, Victor. A whole primal piece of the cow, which was where you get your ribeye steak from. In that video, I had some trimmings. So should I trim this piece off? And I mean, I have a grinder now. I can make. I know. Those trimmings are what I'm getting ready to use to make some. I'm gonna grind my own beef. And then hopefully I might be able to make some smash burgers. So maybe you'll see that in a future video. We'll see. But for now, what I'm gonna do is take the trimmings that I had and I'm gonna grind it. I know from watching other people grind their own meats and things like that, I'm gonna take those meats and I'm gonna stick them in the freezer for a few moments while I wash everything. And then I'll bring you guys back once I've washed everything and I'm ready and set up to actually start using this. I hope you're excited as I am to do like a first use on this thing. So, all right, I guess let me break this down, wash everything, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to start grinding the meat. It's grinding time. All right, so I have two grinding screens. The first one says that it has 10mm holes, and the other one says that they are 4.5mm holes. So we have the big hole screen and the small hole screen. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is do a double grind, I guess. I'm going to get the hopper on, and I'm hearing the echo from the hopper, but I'm gonna get the hopper on and everything turned around, everything dropped into the chute. And we're gonna do a grind on with the big one, and then I'll switch it to the smaller one. But pretty simple. Just don't want to drop this on my counter. The way this works is the flat edge of the blade goes towards the grinding plate. And there's a groove in the bottom of the plate. It does not matter which side of the plate you use. Get that spun on tightly, and I think we're gonna send it.
Gonna be a good day. It's gonna send it.
All right, so let's get the hopper up here. Look at that, conveniently rest. Actually, I didn't wash the hopper. I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again. Scene one, take two, and boy, am I glad. Look at all of that machining material that just came off of this thing. So we're gonna wipe it down again, really good. But man, like I said, I'm glad I said, hey, I didn't wipe this off. So word of advice, wipe and wash yours down completely before you start to use it. All right, now, gotten that done, let's get a bowl to put my ground meat in. This is a decent sized bowl that'll fit under there. Oh, also, when I did the unboxing, I forgot the meat stomper thing in the box and didn't pull it out. All right, so next thing, let's get some gloves. And I don't really think I need gloves, but we'll get one at least. I'm gonna cut open the meat and turn this thing on. It's doing it. so the initial grind is done. I'm going to get this plate off and get the second plate on, the smaller plate, and do a finer grind. But I don't know, have no idea what the percentage fat to meat ratio is. No idea. Let's put the smaller plate on. Probably should have had gloves on both hands. All right. At this point, I'm going to put all of the meat up into the hopper. All right. Let's turn this back on. Try again. Let's do a smaller grind. So, nothing like when I thought I pressed record and I didn't press record. I don't think I pressed record. Anyway, I was able to grind it up into smaller pieces or smaller bits of ground meat. And wow. Super simple, super easy. It took literally seconds to grind this up. This particular model is the 1 horsepower, 22 pound model. And I'm gonna leave links in the description for you guys to check this thing out. You might not need one as big as this one, but I mean, go big or go home. Yes, your significant other will be upset with you of how much space this takes up, but you need to find a place for it. Definitely, I cannot wait to do more with this ground meat that I have, as well as the, sausage making. So with that, I'm gonna clean up my mess, get this machine cleaned up. It is pretty much all the stuff can be put in a dishwasher, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm gonna hand wash this for now to make sure that I get all of the bits of meat out of here and hopefully into this bowl so we can make some smash burgers for a later video. Anyway, thank you so very much again, as always, for watching. If you haven't already, please just subscribe. Check out this product. This is something that I am very appreciative. So thank you, Valley Sportsman, for sending this out for me to review, to unbox, review, and to try. I will be putting this to use in, hopefully, future videos soon. So thanks again. I'll see you next time. All right, now to clean all this up.
More butter, baby.